Hello, everybody. This is your host, Chase. Welcome to the Chase Walker Show. So, today we actually have two very important guests with us. That being Muniluv and Eliza. Come on.
Good evening, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Everybody
Wow.
clap it up.
Chase, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you, too.
Eliza.
You're here today because, you released you did, but you announced a new album coming out. And
Yep.
we have questions about your new album, Munijacked.
Yes, well, I know how like things look and stuff like that, but I just want to make sure everybody knows this is actually an EP. I have not, it's not a studio album. This is an EP, just something that I wanted to work on and give to the fans because I know they've been waiting for something new. Even though I just gave them the deluxe, the lovers, you guys are so spoiled. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So tell us about the track names.
So there are only 6 tracks on Money Jack. It's gonna be the first is Tongue Twister, Super Freaky Folks, Psyche, Shit, DMV, and Nekis featuring Amari.
Okay, Amari. Always love to see Amari. Track two, Super Freaky Folks, right? Who are
Yeah.
we gonna be?
Some super freaky folks. That's all I can say that I, I don't think anything on that song is a lie. And in the same vein as Barbie Dreams by Nicki Minaj, Queen is my favorite Nicki Minaj album. I love Queen. I love you, Barbs. I love you, Nicki. Queen. Queen is my favorite Nicki Minaj album. And I really, 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 really like, I think it's track 3 on there, if I'm not mistaken. I think track 3 on Queen is Barbie Dreams. And on Barbie Dreams, she basically like just has fun talking and stuff like that, and just telling the world about some jokes and stuff like that they had between that. And I really, 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 really like that. Um, so I kind of went, that same route with Super Freaky Folks. The same way I think Nicki is my biggest inspiration, of course. And the same way that she, sampled one of her big inspirations, Biggie, for Barbie Dreams, I sampled her for Super Freaky Folks. So yeah, I just really hope. I think that song was a lot of fun to make, especially like writing the lyrics and stuff like that. And I just really hope that when everybody hears it, especially my friends and stuff like that, I really hope that they just realize sometimes that we can have fun and stuff. It doesn't have to be serious all the time. But that
Like,
song, isn't always, it's not all the way, finished at this point. But there's still some other people I need to add into it and stuff like that. But definitely it's all, I'm just ready. I'm ready.
okay, that's great. I hope that when this song drops, everybody keeps it lighthearted and friendly. I hope no big beef starts over it because honestly, it doesn't seem like that was your intention at all. You just wanted to go throw some light jabs, keep everything fun, keep everything cute.
Definitely. That's that. Yep. You hit that nail on the head.
So number 3, Psyche.
hmm
What? What's with your psyche? Like, will we be getting a deep dive into what's going on in Money Love's brain?
Psyche is a bit, a look into that relationship. So Psyche actually was under a different name. It was called Teal.
Ooh.
And it was supposed to go on. First, it was supposed to be on Love Money, which was supposed to be Fuck Money Deluxe. But I didn't really end up feeling like Fuck Money needed a deluxe. I felt like it was kind of finished. So then it was supposed to go on. But the song, the way that I was writing it and who I was writing it about, didn't make sense. Especially, and I'm glad I held off on it because I kind of wrote it about the same person I got man butt. I thought that the reason that we fell out was because they were misunderstood and that I didn't understand them and that, da 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 this, that, and the third. But, it turns out that the reason that we didn't work out is just because that person's a bad person. So I'm glad I didn't release it on Luna because then I would have been looking stupid when I found out, a month later that they were still like a negative person. And I was right.
Okay. That's amazing. Great, keeping
hmm
good energy going. So track 6, Naked, which
Yes.
features what you gotta me butt ass naked.
I'm not, I'm not gonna be butt ass naked. So Naked came about one night when it was like around this first time I met CamJam, I think.
Mm.
And there is this app called Wiz. And so I was like, oh, you should get on Wiz, da 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 da. and make you an account. I think Enio Youngboy was there too, and Tai Tai. We were all there, and I think so we were all talking. We was like, oh, we should make you a Wiz account. Da, 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 da. So he made a Wiz account. Usually it's for like younger people or whatever, but I mean, I guess there's like an older section if you put your age on there. So that's he put his age and stuff like that. So we got recommended older people and stuff like that. So we're on there trolling, and this person is like wearing little to no clothes, and he ends up saying, "Oh, I know they're not butt ass naked," and I just thought that was so funny because what? Butt naked? Like, what does that even mean? And it just stayed ringing in my head for like the weeks after that. And I just put it, I just sat down, listened to the beat that I used on the song, and I was like, this could work. And I threw it all together.
Okay. So then, also speaking about the poster, you got your little to-do list on.
Yeah.
You already called Ruby Perez back. What happened with her?
Well, I would like to announce that Ruby Perez is officially my PR manager and is under the Muniluv, works, within the Muniluv brand. And me and Ruby, we didn't really speak much, but we met because of her work with Gracie. And then Ruby ends up quitting, or Gracie fired her. I'm not really sure. The events went, but I ended up seeing how Gracie's brand.
We never know.
Right. You do never know. But you realize how Gracie's brand for the time Ruby was working with her was a bit better. But I feel like, maybe they couldn't really figure it out, how to work together and stuff like that. Or maybe it just was like wrong place, wrong time, or right people, wrong time, or something like that. So I realized it didn't work out. But I realized that Ruby's work is really, Ruby's work was good. So I reached out to her. She called me. We talked. We had lunch. We had dinners. She met Eliza. They hit it off. They were good friends. And I really feel like she has a spot in the Muniluv, in my camp and stuff like that. So thank you, Ruby. Yeah, and I can't wait for us to work together.
Now, while we're here, I just want to go and make sure this rumor is fully deaded, fully dismissed. Are you and Eliza doing anything together? Is something going on behind the scenes? Because there was this rumor back a few months ago. You responded to it, and you didn't like completely dead it. So I want you to dead it right now.
What?
Okay, didn't know we'd be talking about this. Eliza, do you want to respond to that?
I just want to say right now, that is the most weirdest rumor that I've ever heard about me personally. Besides all, the coke rants that you hear from some other artists about me, this is just one of the weirdest things that I've heard. So no.
So y'all heard it here first, and y'all heard it here finally. Eliza and Muniluv are not together, which brings us into our next point on your to-do list, congratulating Eliza's wife. What's up with that? What's the tea, Eliza? What's the tea?
I'll let Eliza speak
to that. I'm just like in a really happy mood because that, I'm booed up for real, So, yeah, I feel pretty good. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Really enjoy. I really love Eliza's wife. She's such a beautiful soul. We actually met because she's the one that does Enio Youngboy's tagline for features and stuff like that. And so we met while I was working on Fuck Money, or Forgive and Regret, actually. And we were in the studio, and then I think Eliza was coming to bring me whenever I write music, I have to have pretzels with me and lemonade. And so Eliza was bringing me like another bag of pretzels from like the gas station and some lemonade. And they like saw each other, and it was kind of like the world stopped like in front of me. Like I'm like, bro, I'm supposed to be in the studio recording. These girls making googly eyes at each other. But she asked me about who she was and stuff like that. I was like, oh, Eliza, you got a crush, teasing her and stuff like that. But I ended up, they exchanged information and they hit it off, and it's just, yeah, I'm just so happy. I'm sorry, I'm so happy that they're together, and everything's working out. They're so cute. I love them so much. And yeah, I just really also made me, those rumors that you brought up earlier, those really didn't make any sense to me because I really thought that it was common knowledge that Eliza had like a partner, but I guess not. I know she was rumored to have a relationship with somebody else, but I mean, other than that, no. Eliza booed up. She off the market.
Ooh, well, damn. But that's amazing. You found somebody near cuffing season. Y'all about to probably be doing some cute stuff for Halloween or whatever. It's gonna be so cute. Um, so next thing on your to-do list says hang out with CamJam, which you already did. So how did that hang out with CamJam go?
um, I think he's one of the most talented people I've ever met. And I don't just give out compliments, but from the moment I met him, the energy was just great. We met because he was an opener for I was at this comedy show. I went to this comedy show. And he was like, I don't know when comedy shows started having openers, but whatever. So he was out there and he was up there and he was freestyling, and people would give him a word and then he would freestyle the word, and then they would give him another word, then he would just keep going, and it just kept going and kept going and kept going. And I was like, this is crazy. He's talented. He's really, really talented. So I was on my stalker, and I had to look him up while he was on the stage, and then he said his Instagram handle. So I went on his Instagram. I wanted to DM him, but I didn't know if he would answer, and I didn't know if he'd be weird. But so I chose to do the weirder thing, and I ended up going to the next stop on that comedy shows, tour stop. So I ended up going to the next show, and he was, lo and behold, he was there. So I ended up finding him after the show, and I told him, I was like, hi, I don't know if you know me, I'm Muniluv. He was like, yeah, I know who you are. I've listened to some of your songs. I really like, I think he said he didn't I don't give a fuck. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So I met him, and I met his friend that was with him, Tai. And I just met them. They were both really cool and down to earth, and I really, really fucked with them. So yeah, but that was more the music stuff. I've talked about the creation of Whirlwind and stuff like that. But with CamJam, he's really I really, 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 really like him. He's really cool. And he sorry. Really excited for if he's working on a project or anything like that. I'm really excited. CamJam, you hear me? I took him to GTB once we had Whirlwind and GTB, they went crazy about him. They said that they wanted to sign him and this and the third, but and he was going to sign it, but I was like, just wait for the deal that's perfect for you. Wait until the deal makes sense for you.
We've been having some crazy things going on, and it's since we got off of NEO and CamJam, let's go right back and let's talk about the whole Carmen situation. That crazy girl who is apparently CamJam's baby mama. What are your opinions on?
I think Carmen is full of shit, and I don't use mental illness lightly, but I think that there's something wrong with her. I think that she wouldn't be where she was if we didn't respond to her. So I think that the artists that respond to her, I think, and me included, I think we enable her to act the way she acts. But I genuinely think that she thinks that she's a big shot artist, and that hurts me because I know that she would love to be one, but at the place of her life, she just really can't. She has children. She got her kids taken away by the state.
Damn.
Um, she left them over. She left her kids at home. She left her home boxes of cereal on top of the refrigerator. That is just unacceptable. And the CPS had to be called. I think that's unacceptable. And for you to be sitting on Twitter and adding me and adding Eve and adding Gracie and adding all of my peers and trying to drag everybody all the time when you don't got a pot to piss in, it's just so crazy to me. And she'll post that she, during my album release party for this reminder, she posted a picture with Rihanna saying, I'm out meeting Rihanna while Cam was looking at D-list money. And she posted leaked photos of me from my iCloud leak a couple months ago of me to Carmen. Get the help that you need, and this will be the last time that I'm addressing you. Thank you.
What do you feel about the Eve and Gracie beef?
I'll answer first, and then I'll pass this off to Eliza. I hate conflict, and I think that it's horrible whenever it's happening and it's going on. And I think that I wish that we could have conversations, more productive conversations to end, be cancer. He made fun of list. I don't that a lot of stuff being said is right, but at the end of the day, I've learned that when I was younger, I always stood up and I fought for everybody. And, as I grew up, I realized not everybody's going to fight for me the same way. And I also realized I can't be a part of every battle, So when, stands look to me like, hey, you're the one that brought these two women to know each other and stuff like that. So why aren't you doing more to, stop them from beefing? There's only so much I can do. I can't tell grown women to leave each other alone. I really,
I get
really
it.
can't. So, like, as much as I'd hate this, so I get where both of them come from in the regards of not liking each other. But I just wish that, not even them specifically, but us as a community, Black people, I wish that we had a better way of expressing our dislike for somebody rather than like, threatening to beat them up and like reading and clearing. Not everything is clock tease and gags, So
Okay, everything can't be a gag.
Basically, I don't want to talk too much because I want to get this bitch attention. Oh, this girl attention. My bad. She low key weird. I mean, to even say both. We talking about Gracie first, or
with the Gracie-and-Eve beef, but you can talk about either of them, like, your experiences.
I don't know. I just find it kind of funny that I'm getting all this hate. First Eve was like not with it, then I explained myself, and she was with it too, and then we were both cool. Next thing you know, I'm the bad guy. What's going on, man? I just want to I just feel hurt and portrayed. You know, after all of this and doing all this, it's just like, okay, so you better just shoot me in the goddamn head, am I right? Anyways, Gracie, I can't say too much about her because I'm just like talking to a wall when it comes to her. So that's mainly it. I mean, it's just a bunch of nonsense when it comes to her. So
Okay. Well, but you still keeping your foot on bitches' necks. So who's next are you still on right now?
I'm on anybody's next who has a problem like that doesn't, respect me, that, I ain't spending no more time talking about you broke bitches, So I'm keeping my foot on your neck every year. Every day I wake up, there's tens of thousands of people that want to see me fall, but there's 20s of thousands of people that want to see me do better. That love me, my fans, the lovers, my friends, my peers, the people that support me. They want to see me do better, and I feel like I do that for them. I do everything I do for them, but also I love stunting. I love telling a bitch. I love telling bitches, yeah, I got one up on you, and I feel like I'm able to do that mostly with my career.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Now, the last thing on your to-do list says to meet with Epic Games. What are you meeting with Epic Games for? You're gonna be a money love skin in like Fortnite or something? You said, are we gonna jam track?
Anything. Just no. Just
Okay.
saying.
Okay, just gotta get the meetup ready. Okay, that's amazing to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So, out there, be ready to go pick up your money love skins whenever Fortnite go and get on her line. But
Okay.
Eliza, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to talk to my beautiful wife, and then I like to play games a lot. I actually recently I put down the game Rocket League because I've been too invested in my mental state has just been plummeting ever since I've been playing that game. So I decided to work on my health and stop playing that game. But Call of Duty's fun. So you guys should really get into that.
Plug crew, cut that out. We can't be giving nobody no free advertisement. But
What?
we can't give them free advertisement. We can't do that. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry about that. They gonna get at us.
whoops.
It's okay, it's okay. Um
We broke over here,
we're
or
not broke over here. We just don't need to be going and giving them money.
Oh.
okay.
They got enough already. So, you know,
Yeah.
so Money Jack is supposed to be coming out when?
Munijacked will be released on October 25th. So about 2 Fridays from now.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. We can't wait to hear it. And
Thank
y'all
you so
remember,
much.
stream Money Back, stream stream Make It Dot when it comes out. Both of these songs will be coming out soon. I think that wraps it up for us, doesn't it?
Yep, that'll be it. Thank you so much for your time. Eliza, anything you want to say?
No, I just want to say how much I really appreciate you guys for being here and appreciating you for even inviting us out
Of
here, you
course, it
know?
was no problem at all. I'm hoping that you all had a good
Yep.
time. We kept it cool, so maybe come back next time when another project comes out.
Yeah, I would love to. Thank you so much, Chase. And thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Okay, everyone, that was Money, Love, and Eliza. You always can tune in to Chase so to go and see all your favorite artists, their newest release, get some of the hot goss on there. I will see you next time. Bye.
Hey, what's up? All you lovely people. Please subscribe and follow me on all social media. Your support is very much appreciated.